Hello and welcome. This is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. This channel evaluates all aspects of true crime. As you are aware, videos and live streams in this genre often discuss elements of crime that may be disturbing to some viewers. If necessary, take the precautions needed to avoid these feelings. Factual information related to cases is the key to fostering rational true crime discussions. Fortunately, you will find that here. Please hit the like button only once, share the video, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much for watching.
It's a house!
There's mosquitoes the size of bald eagles in that dadgum swamp.
Oh! What's going on, freaks? Hey, look at that. I got the a different color for the Buy Me a Coffee now. It's maroon. Or whatever. I'm not sure that's maroon. It's kind of a... What is that? Salmon colored? Or what would you call that color there? I have no idea. Alright. I go like that. And there we go. Hey, thanks Timothy Moore, right out of the gate there. I do want to say thank you to Kathy Schifflet, who used to be a channel member here for all those years supporting the channel, etc. But she caved into the nut job troll community out there, and she's no longer a channel member. So it is what it is, man. You know, some people can't think for themselves and follow the the psychos. It's just like the people who follow the what do you call it, like the pro burger crowd. Their brains just don't really work. You know what I mean? I mean, just absolutely ridiculous people. So good riddance. See you later. Have a good one. But thank you for all the support that you showed over the years. But I think that's embarrassing on your part. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what they do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They try to peel people away from supporting my channel, and it just kind of sucks. It's like makes you, like, when you try to do your shows, you're trying to get support from the people watching, and we have a lot of stuff that we try to do, and it's just I don't know what their problem is. I mean, if my channel wasn't here, there wouldn't be $50,000 donated to true crime related charities in the true crime community at all. Okay, there might be two, something like that, but we make a massive difference out there, and you guys support my channel, and you guys are help. The thing is, my channel brings in ad revenue, membership, super chats, etc., and that's what allows me to give away money at the end of each month. All right, so I don't know what to if you don't like it here, then don't watch, but I certainly don't need an email from you letting me know. Okay, I really don't. Okay, you're like one of those people on Facebook when they want to leave a Facebook group. They have a big, long, dramatic post, and nobody cares. Okay, just leave if you don't want to. If you're here, great. I'm sorry that you got suckered in by a bunch of losers, but that's what it is. Anyways, right here is look at that. I took Coburgers. So I don't know if you guys know how this works, but hey, thanks, Vintage Peacock. I mean, it might be pretty interesting for you guys to see, like for a character, for example, right? So I made this character that has a balaclava on, etc. See this right here? So there's the character. See that? And then over here, there's the texture map of the character on this screen, and it used to be all chunked up together. But what I did was I separated everything so I could see where everything was, and all this stuff down at the bottom is clothing. So here's the texture map. So I put black on all the clothing, and then I put Kohberger's face here, and then right there are his eyes. But I think we can get a better sample for the eyes than that. I mean, at least this portion we could get to his color, because that's not it. All right, so I'm gonna do that right away here. And I spent a lot of time out there putting, I got the model working, and then we're going to start bringing it into 3D Studio Max, into the scene, and maybe we'll save out like 10 different files, and then I'll start rendering the scenes, and we'll be able to start putting things together. I think we could even have, like, Dylan Mortensen, she hears sounds coming down the stairs, and then you go back out to the hall. Unfortunately, the going down the stairs animation sucks. The kind of just legs crumple up on the site that I use for that. But I thought maybe it'd be interesting for you guys. All right. Another thing, I don't. I'm always complaining in here because I feel so slighted by YouTube, and just, I don't know what it is. Because that video that I made yesterday is, like, I think a phenomenal video. Like, it had the new surveillance combined with other surveillance, and then inside the car look of what it looks like. And that video did terribly for the quality that it has. Like 12,000 views. When you've got people out there pretending that on the what do you call it? The video that has Kaylee Gonzalez in it being talked about a noise complaint, and there's people, oh look, there's a white launcher parked over there. He's waiting, and it's not a white launcher. I looked at it. It's not a white launcher, and there's not a white launcher in the back area. It's nothing. But that video gets like 40,000 views, and everybody's so excited about it, and it's just sucks, And I don't know how to make it different. I spent probably 10 hours on that or more, trying to get that video completely accurate down to the second. And you'd think that would be a little bit more interesting to people. I don't know if I have to put a different thumbnail on it and say, wow, the greatest crap in the world, or come up and make something up like Kohberger spotted on camera, and then small print, not. I don't know if you have to trick people or what it is, but that video is a hell of a lot better. You guys saw it, right? You guys are still into the hello mode. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was a great video, and I don't know how to make it. So I'm hoping when you guys see my videos, if you could just immediately hit the like button, and if you could immediately share it somewhere, it might help me out. But I think people watching go, yeah. Somebody else will share it. Take responsibility on your own and go share the video somewhere, and that way maybe I can get some extra views. I just don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm really frustrated, as you can probably tell. And here's a video here, and I'm sure this one will collapse into oblivion as soon as it's done. But it is what it is. All right, so let me go change the iris color there. Because there's got to be some close-up pictures of his face, like that one's pretty good, right? Does that one zoom in on it? Yeah, like that one you can actually see his eye there. So I could actually probably, let's see if we can find a better one. There's these huge images out there. Like that one's a straight-on shot of his face. Let's see what happens if we take that, bring it into Photoshop. What a psycho. Look at that guy. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing it. I think there's isn't there clear versions of these? There's ones that are so clear. I want those ones. Well, not that it really matters that much, I guess. That one looks kind of blurry. Maybe let me try that one. Is that one clear? I'm just trying to get his actual iris color. Incredibly creepy and incredibly. And by the way, if you you know, we're starting out the show. We're at $3.48, so we're 1/50th of the nightly goal. So if you guys have the ability to help support the channel, that'd be great. Was there Cairo in here? I haven't seen him in a million years.
Ocean wave emoji. Ocean wave emoji. Ocean wave emoji.
I don't see him in here. Alley Cake's trying for a wave. Oh, it's StreamYard. Okay. Huh. There something
I
where
know
you can
the show
do
you're
like...
talking about, and he's become pretty ridiculous. Good work here. Great.
I just don't know what happened there. I mean, that that DT guy, he seemed like he's pretty good, but that video he just put out was completely sensationalistic. Had no way to validate anything in there, and I was really disappointed. Have no idea why he would do that. So I don't know. Let me see. It's right there. It's the same thing that the Pro Burgers do, but on the other side. Yeah, so I need one that just has his iris in it. That first one might have been pretty good. I should have just stuck with that. How about if I take this one and look at that, and then just use the same one for both eyes, I guess. So that's pretty clear there. I think I could probably... it's good enough, right? Just take that. Go up here. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to do this last part and then we'll get right to the 3D Studio Max stuff. Transform scale. Let me put that in there. I think I can. Why does it have a shadow on it? Well, it doesn't, so I'm not sure how that's happening. Oh, that's the one below it. That's why. Alright, so I'm going to have to redo, but make it bigger, and then redo it again. Edit, transform, scale, a little bit more that way. There. That's Koberger's eyeball. Well, there's Allie Cake. She went for a wave, and we got Von Dazen and Tan Rani. Thank you. I know the show you're talking about, and he's become pretty... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Why he did that. I don't know if that's the show you're talking about. It's just something that... don't believe that that's Koberger's car. Okay. Just want to make sure that people aren't buying into that. It's almost like I almost have to put his entire... I don't know how to do it, because it's kind of like you have to put his whole eyeball on there, I think, because of this blackness here. See, right in the middle of that, but his eyes are light. And then there's this black background on there. Let's see if I go transform, just make it a little bit bigger here. Yeah, maybe like that. And then take the clone stamp tool. Maybe come over here and let's see. Well, take that one and we'll just see what it looks like here in a minute. Might look alright. Save as, save a copy. JPEG. Oops. I gotta get rid of this thing on here. That's not gonna work. Yeah, so this is like the, if you were unwrapping the 3D model, this is how, if you put textures on all of this, it wraps around the 3D model. It's called UV mapping. And now, that was all I had left to do there. Not posed. Lava, not posed. 4. Oh. Alright, there we go, there we go. And now we're back to, let's get rid of that. That one. And this is inside the house. So I guess what we could do is just, I'm going to bring in a character, one of the animations that I've already done. So if we import Huh. Not sure. It might. It doesn't really matter that much if it's this right eye colors, but let's just see how it works here. So I've got the Koberger, and then I guess he opens a door opening. I think that might be it right there. So maybe we'll have that be his when he's entering the house, the sliding glass door. And here he comes. Takes a minute to load in. But I'm gonna have to have somewhere you have two people at the same time. Thank you, Sandy Shirley. I didn't see Cairo. Did you see Cairo in here? That would have been cool to see him. He doesn't answer when I try calling him, so I gave up. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Leanne Bell. So right now I'm importing in an FBX file that I already created, these short little animations. And, you know, just by editing will sort of take away time. You know, like when he's actually battling people, I don't think I'm gonna have anything on there. I might have something. I was gonna put something in there where Kaylee kicks him in like the groin area, and then he attacks. Right. So that's the character right there. He's massive at this point. Okay, so it's figure 1. And what character is this one? Oh, interesting. That was where shoot. That was where Dylan was standing before. I'll delete that. Alright, figure 1 and this one. I'm going to bring in a little dummy, they call it. Right here. Then I'm going to take figure 1 and put this under the dummy. And then I can move. Oh, did that not work? Oh, that didn't work. So can I just scale him and he works? Let's see. No. So there he is. I think you can only, if you, this is called just a dummy object. There's no, it doesn't render, doesn't do anything. But I can now attach this guy as a child of it, like, you know, indented underneath it. And then I can just scale the dummy object, and then it makes the whole thing smaller. And Koberger, what is it, 6 feet tall? I have over here a measuring tool where if I just click on him, right there, right now he's 4'9". Right, so he's standing pretty straight up, so I'll make him like 5'11" right there, because he's sort of hunched over, and then if he was straight he'd be 6. Alright, then move him to the back of the house over here. I actually made this to scale back then using feet. So that's why it works. Looks kind of small there, though. He looks tiny. He looks like a... I don't know if that's right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's back at 4'9" again. So, let's scale that. I think that's what I needed to do. I needed to scale the dummy, not... That's 7 feet tall. That's 6 feet. So let's just leave it at that. That's close enough, right? So now that looks pretty normal. It looks like that's almost exactly like he's sliding that open. Look at that. So what if we make that like that? That'd be pretty crazy. Let me do local, slide it over, maybe this one to here, and see, watch, he's, I mean, maybe I'll have to move him back slightly. He like flings it open, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, grab that. Put the key in there. And then right like that. So that in that little time. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? Boom! you know, maybe it's going a little too fast. And maybe I could have the K-bar knife in his hand over here. You know, even though I can't really... Well, I think I can actually bend these fingers here, so let's see. I have to go into the bone structure in there. So that would be Miximo. Let's see, Miximo. Let me turn off that. Spine. Spine 2. Neck goes right. Left shoulder. We'll have him switch. I'm not going to show it, but it'll be, the knife will be in the other hand later. And here's the left index finger. Probably that one. See how long this kind of crap takes? But anyways, you guys, while we're doing the show, if you guys have the ability to help support the channel so that I can keep doing shows, making videos, etc., that'd be great. We're currently at 1/10 of a nightly goal. Yeah. And this is how it's going to be, just like this on the show, so it's not going to get any more interesting. Okay, yeah, so, you know, I don't know, maybe I need to rotate the wrist. Where is that? The hand? Pips. Hand is right there. Then I think the forearm needs to be rotated a little bit. So slightly like that. Then the hand back a little bit more the other direction. Alright, there we go. And if you have, if you put in the super chat a question or something, we can go over that too. On 124. I did buy a 3D K-bar knife. So it's right here, and here's the K-bar knife. Jeez. Whoa. That's crazy. What's up with that? Why they go apart like that? That's bizarre. Looks like it's missing the handle. I don't see it though. Oh, there it was. How about we just get rid of the sheath for now? Yeah, that's bizarre that it's like you try to move it and it splits apart like that. Maybe I'll try the dummy again. Sheath. So handle and sheath. I'm just going to open up a different a different version and then export it out and then just bring it in by itself. Oh boy, you guys, it's gonna be a tough one tonight, isn't it? Just have them go in and look around. I'm gonna do what I want solely. How about you just go do what you want to do? Don't tell me how to do these things, okay? It's ridiculous. It's just it's so frustrating. Just I know what I'm doing. I'm just that was an unexpected deal there. If any questions, please let us know and we can figure it out. Yeah, but believe it or not, that'd probably do great if I just put a guy with the balaclava walking around in a house staring at things. See, look, there it is. Look at that. US Sims. I mean, they made it like pretty good model. Like, look at that thing. That's crazy. And there's the little button snap right there, huh? I'm just going to export each one individually so they're just by themselves. Thanks, Kami. Yeah, it's just been a massive lull. I guess people don't like this. It's that it's not entertaining enough. You know, it's not sure. Right, there's that. So I think we now have the sheath and the K-bar knife by itself. So then maybe now I can import it in. Knife coming in. And there it is.
Everything I stop by, you're doing something incredible. Thank you, Gray, for being such a contender for truth.
Hey, thanks. Theo Roy. Yep. I definitely have to get more sensationalistic, though, if I want to get ahead. So in his hand, you'd probably have it facing the other way, right? I mean, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be... kind of like that. And it would probably be in his right hand, but I'm using the... he's opening it with the... I'm saying he's opening the door with his right. Jeez. Apparently this is like the actual size too. It's like that. Thanks, Shay Shay. Ah, crap. For a moment there, the bones were in the wrong place. That's probably good enough. And we take the knife, the blade. So there's the blade. I thought I just called that the knife. I guess it's the blade. And then you see how there's the little hierarchy on the left over here? See that? So you find the hand and then you place it underneath that. Jesus, what the hell happened there? So you find the blade right here, then you put it underneath the left hand. So you just grab it and then place it underneath the left hand, and then if it was walking, it would move right with it. See how it just moved even with that little movement that the person has here? Alright, let's see if we go, now we go to the, we get off of that. And we go get this camera over here. Hey, thanks, Von Thousand! Hey, cool.
Freaking cool, great.
Come on. It's not letting me grab. There it is. Right. Let's just see what it looks like if I rendered one still frame. What does that look like? Might not be able to see him. Are we still on? Is this working? Is everything working here? Can you guys hear me and everything? Yeah, something's like frozen. Okay, there it is. This is gonna be the one. Okay, wasn't sure. Hey, thanks, Lanky Tor.
We appreciate your support. Smiley face emoji.
So this thing, yeah, it's like something's... Let me close this one down. Don't need this one. I wonder if there's just a lot of graphics open on here. I'm gonna try something. Hit the Control-Alt-Delete button, Task Manager, come back. Oh yeah, that kind of got it going there a little bit. Oh, there you go, that worked. Every once in a while, if you get sort of locked up, you hit Control-Alt-Delete, it sort of frees it up again. Trying to render out a frame here, but what I might do is save each one out and then render them later, because it seems like it takes a while to do it. Although something seemed to, a minute ago it went, there was a little bit of my music quit playing a little bit. It sounded like something might be happening on here with the processor. I have my computer's 2 years old, but I have a pretty good system. You know, I'm not sure what's happening. Lately, though, there's been some weird issues going on. I'm not sure, but it's like frozen up on the screen on this animation. Let me try the Control-Alt-Delete again. Not sure what happened. I'll save that one. See, that's not even working now. Ah, jeez. Man, this all of a sudden, just everything froze on me. I don't know if you guys can still see me, but hey, thanks. I know, I want to save it. I'm not sure what's happening. I think it's just, I had too much stuff open earlier and it sort of, like, overwhelmed the system, I guess. Let me try it again. Yeah, it sucks because it took a minute. I think it would be easy to redo what we just did because it took a minute to put the things. So maybe what I'll do... Yeah. Well, I use the thumbs up selfie image there. But I can move everything around except these programs here on this monitor that you're looking at. Let me see. Hey, thanks, Cheryl Moran. I hope you don't pull a Kathy Shiflet. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I could just...
to the freaks. Sparkling heart emoji.
My daughter's house yesterday, my granddaughter was inside. She was able to run outside to her mom and dad in the garden. You know, I think I can come back to the same stream, but I might have to, like, shut everything down. Well, how does it work with StreamYard, though? I'm not sure how... if you can just come back in and... I don't know how that works. It's on the web, so I think it would still be streaming or something, wouldn't it? Like if I'm not here, like if I shut down this window, wouldn't StreamYard still work? Because all it does is clock over on this window. Let me see what happens. How about if I try to, let me Control Alt Delete and shut down just these programs and then try to open them up again. I mean, it sucks, but I think I could redo what we just did there in pretty quick time. Huh, well, it's not even letting me shut that down. That's crazy. It's like it's locked up. Okay, I'm gonna have to reboot you guys. So just sit right there, and I'll come back in using I'll see how it works, but everything's frozen now, even on the other monitors. So I'm not sure what happened. I think I used too many resources. But, you know, I'll be back in as soon as well, whenever this reboots, I'll be back. All right, so be back in a second. I'm not sure what's happening, but. Okay. Okay, can you hear me, you guys? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear it? Okay. Let's see if everything works. Unfortunately, maybe I get lucky with 3D Studio Max and it saved the version. Let's see what happens. Of course, I probably lost 90% of the viewers. They're so impatient. It's pretty cool. You know, when we do the shows and I forget to, I end the show and I stop streaming on OBS Studio, but then you know how you guys can chat for like 3 hours and you go, hey, great. So that actually means like you could actually start streaming again if you somehow got disconnected for an hour, 2 hours, whatever the hell it is. It's pretty amazing. So I can kind of see right where we're at. We've only got one new channel member tonight, and we're at 1/3 of the nightly goal, which isn't the level where I donate the 5 memberships. Let's see. Does it show it up here? If I go to, if I say file, does it have a recovery one? There's one below it that's probably not. Let's see if there's an auto backup location. Okay. We had one. At 5:12. That's today. 3:15, 7. What time is it? 7:08. That one might be pretty good, right? I mean, 7:08. Let's see what happens. Let's try the 7:08 one. Hey, thanks, Michelle H. Man, that was really crazy. I did a hard shutdown. I just hit the button on the computer. But we might be able to be close to where we were at, hopefully. All right. So here we go. Is the guy in the back? Oh, he's in the back of the house. Does he have the no knife there? But hey, at least we didn't have to do all that other stuff. Okay, that was pretty good. So I can just import the K-bar knife, and we'll have to just. I do have his fingers already. I think I do already have that. Got to get my music playing. That's the same. Hey, thanks, Janelle H, for the 5 memberships. Very kind, very kind. Working on 11/20/24. I have a folder that was created on 11/24/2022, and I started loading in all this stuff, so I still use that folder. Okay, so we go to the K-bar, and then I think it's just the knife. It's weird when I load the knife in. It's strange because it actually says blade when it makes it in, but I called it knife. So I wonder why it did that. The heck is that? Alright, and then you have to go to the character. Spine. Left shoulder, left arm, left forearm, left hand. There we go. Let me take the blade and put it underneath the hand. Alright, now it's connected to the... Yeah, I think everything's good. Did I already do the animation too? Let's see. Ah, that's already in there. Sweet. Okay. So right now I'm gonna save this one as save as. Animation. Scene 1. There it is. Alright, this is scene 1. Now we're going to go ahead and put the camera where it's supposed to be. So the camera that I've been using is over here. It has lights on it. It's the only lights in the scene, really. So maybe if we put it in the kitchen. Okay, just save that. In case there's any catastrophic failures again, it'll be right where we have it. That's right. Buy me a coffee, Kami put in there. Also, I know this isn't, you know, the bells and whistles shows or whatever, but if you guys can help support the channel, that'd be great. I'm just building an animation here with let's see what it looks like. This is what it should have done the last time. I knew something was wrong right when it didn't do this. So you can't even see him there. So that means I have to fix the texture of the window. See, that's the glass right there. Alright, we go to these are the textures that are used here. So I'm just gonna, I mean, I could try it. Maybe they have the one that I can just select here. Now, I'm just gonna go to old school scan line render standard. Right there, then make the color sort of like that, and then it's going to be does it have transparency on this one? So I'm going to have to change that again then to ray trace. There we go. This is a good one here. And then there's transparency, which would be like 99%. Apply it to that one, then also that one. Alright, so that should be pretty good, I think. Let's see what happens when we render it this time. No, I didn't say it was left-handed. I said he's holding the knife. Forget it. Huh. Can't see him still through there. He is standing right there, though. I guess what would be interesting is why don't we see what it looks like when it opens up right there. And then see. He should show up on that one. Maybe it's kind of dark outside. And that's just what the deal is. Oh, look at that. Hey, you can just see him right there. That's pretty creepy right there. Look at that. He's just coming into the kitchen late at night. Brian Koberger. Yeah. Isn't that wild? Look at that. And that's actually his eyes that I put on that character right there. Look at that. I mean, even just that's kind of creepy, right? So I guess you can't see him because he's outside in the darkness. He's outside in the darkness. So I guess that would be the animation. The first one would be like this, right? And then what I would do, because I can't, there isn't these long animations in order, so I'm saving this one out. And then I think it's possible that I can just import another one on top of it. We'll see how it goes. I just saved it out. If it all goes to hell, we'll just open this back up again. All right. So here we go. The next one would be was it under balaclava? Yeah. Crime animation. New characters, Coburger. There it is. I'm trying to find the FTX files.
I'll be Chewbacca if you want me to.
Keep it up. Great. It looks amazing.
Well, thank you. Crime enemy. Oh wait, did I think I put him. I know where I put him. Somewhere else. Coburger. And then the 12. No. Characters. Coburger. Alright, so the first one was opening, and then I'm just thinking, like, let's see. Walking. It's called left turn, but actually I think I made it right. So I think that's the one. If we import this one in, will it? I'm going to say, oh crap. Where it says add there, I'm going to say update animation. And let's see if it works. It would be really amazing if we could just keep updating this guy. Well, holy crap. That's freaking amazing. Look at that. Wow. So that's just immediately. That's sweet. So I got to make him a little higher. Wasn't that crazy? I mean, that just worked. Usually nothing works. So then you cut from behind and he's sort of like, man, look at that. So what does he look like on this shot? I would actually cut from go from behind though, because it's not going to be a smooth transition. Man, it's like a crazy looking creature. What's going on over here? She's coming in.
Amazing work.
Thank you. So that's just going to be a few steps. So it's just going to be like these quick cuts to different shots. So then I probably would take that same camera and put it over here, like over his shoulder, like he's coming in.
Chewbacca? Oh, I'll be Chewbacca if you want me to.
Is the knife to scale with a 6 feet man? We are shocked at its size.
Yeah, it's scale, yeah. This guy's 6 feet. Thanks, M10. Not sure what that is. What is that look? What is that? Isn't that door open? Oh. Oh yeah, so it's a different shot, so I'm not sure why it already... Okay. So I need to have this open already on the next one. So he's just going to have it open. Yeah, it's like creepy as hell looking. Look at this. Holy crap. And then he's gonna like move forward, you know. It's only like a second and a half of animation on that. Let's see. So it's like that. And that's pretty cool. Like it's turning already. Does that make sense given the layout? I think I'll turn this slightly so he's... Alright, so then go to that one. And I think we can actually just use the same animation. I'm going to save that. That'll be the second one. And then I can just take this and put it like right over here. So you just kind of pick them up coming in. So I would even make it so that there's like you just don't see him for a second, and then he comes around the corner. So he's like that. So he's coming around. Maybe I'll even make it more the turn. Yeah, see that? That's pretty sweet. So then you take that camera that's here and move it. I would actually put it probably... Let's see what happens if it's here, maybe. Can you see him at all in this one? Scene 3. Pretty spooky, huh? It was cool how it left the knife in the hand too, even when I updated the animation. Very cool. Ah, look at that. I mean, that is just... That's crazy right there. He's gonna head up those stairs into the darkness. This is Dylan's room here on the left. I think what I would do is I put a negative on the time, so like negative 30, and then I think I could start rendering it here, and then he would just sort of be picked up coming in. So do you see him at all on this shot? Let's see. Oh man, I think if I just move it back about a... See how you can see his foot? But if I just move it back slightly, that way I could sort of, like, everyone to assume he's still moving a little bit. So if I just go to like right there, and let's see if you can't see him. And then we're having him go up the stairs, because we're going to do this in the exact order that he went. What are you guys talking about? The special, or somebody uploaded the whole the video on there? Hey, thanks, Cheryl Moran. All right, so you can't see him right there, right? So then this one will pick him up, entering into that little area, just to that level. Might have to change the lights and stuff like that. So that's 3. And then he actually can walk upstairs. I might have him walking upstairs, so let's see if we can import that one in now. Import. And let's see. Running upstairs. Walking left turn. Which one did I just put in there? Left turn with... Okay. Okay, upstairs. There we go. So update animation. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. This is going to be so cool, because I'm going to have the camera at the top of the stairs. You'll be able to assume, okay, he went up those stairs, right? You see him in front of you in that shot. And then and you just move it. Hopefully have it set where his feet are exactly. It doesn't really matter, you know. Hopefully it's good, but there's just going to be like little glimpses of this guy. It almost works pretty good. Let's see. Darn it. I know how to do it. Look over on the left side, through the wall. Kind of see the stairs there. Yeah, it's not perfect. Actually, that's pretty good. It's not bad right there. Alright. And then I think from up here we won't be able to tell anyways. So if I move this camera to the top of the stairs, rotate it around. Alright, you guys, we're having those massive lulls. This should be pretty super chat worthy stuff here. We're still not at the goal. We are at about 60%. Let's see if I go up to the top. Let's say that was the... I'll put it back against the wall. Aim it down a little bit. File, save as, 4. There we go. That's the 4th shot. Oh, look at, oh man, that's gonna be creepy. Watch this. You go right at the towards the camera with this little. Oh god. Oh, you guys, you can see his freaking face on this one. Oh man, that's the Dylan Mortensen eyebrow look. Look at that creepy shit right there. Whew. Thanks, this account. Let's see what it looks like on the last one. I bet it's going to look a little bit like him because I put his eyes on there. Oh, you don't think that's creepy as hell? I mean, look at his in the hand there. He's got the K-bar knife. I have him wearing blue surgical gloves too, with all black. All right, well there you go. That's that shot. And then I think we can keep the same one and have him come up the next set of stairs. Pretty close. I mean, I could actually animate it where, like, I went like that. That one's perfect, though, but that one is not. And I could actually lower it, animate it, but I think when you can't see the feet, it's fine.
Starring BK as the creep.
Now we take this camera, put it at the top of the stairs. Maybe even off to the side a little bit. I looked at the word creepy in the dictionary and it said,
Chewbacca?
it said, see Brian Koberger.
Chewbacca if you want me to.
That's right, that's
I
right.
looked up the word creepy in the dictionary and it said, see Brian Koberger.
I'm kind of hoping that the, let's see if I think I need it a little bit lower than that. I want the little wall to block it and he shows up outside of it. So maybe like it's kind of like, you know, he's coming up and you just sort of see him coming up the stairs like that. All right, scene 5. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? This is crazy, right? I mean, I hadn't even done anything with it yet. I just put together those animations. Let's see if you can see anything in this one. I mean, look at that, you guys. That's just insane. Oh, I can have it up higher than that. Looks like. Oh, it's up here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can have that. Much higher. That's the top of it. So I think I can even go up higher. And then rotate it slightly. That's not going to be good. Perfect. Look at that, just sort of his head's coming up. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, oh man. And like you can see is the reflection in the mirror back there even. It's pretty wild. I'll go to the last shot. Do we actually have 800 and something people watching? Nah, it looks like one of those bogus thing. So there he is. All right. See, they only give you a certain amount of animation. Just coming up. And then what? I guess that's going to be hard to... Let's see. He's coming up. Oh, I know. And then I'll have a... like basically from Kaylee's room, he turns, you know, something like that. So I could just have her door open. Does it ever open up by itself? No. People will go, how come the door's open? Wouldn't Murphy run? It's like, give me a break, man. That's how I want to do it, though. Because then I could have a camera in this room, and then he walks by like that. See? But I don't think that door was open. Or, you know, I could do is, I mean, I guess this one, huh, yeah. I guess the previous one, I could have him walking by. Maybe I need to have that up higher where it passes the camera. And then this one, he's almost all the way to the top. And then you just sort of cut to another shot where he's walking by the camera again. And if you move it to there, got his head's pretty whacked out, always looking way up like that. I think I'm going to try to bend it a little bit. Thanks, MAGA Mama. Alright, you guys are still languishing at like 70%. Shoulder. So is this? That's the other one. Spine 2. There's the neck. Now I'm gonna turn that head too, because I think you probably have it more like looking up here like that, right? It kind of would be looking. Jeez. It's creeping me out. Oh, I know how to do it. And then he just kind of walks by the camera and heads towards the room. But look at that, he's looking up at, like, towards the room, and he's already got his little K-bar knife in his hand there. So. Of course, he, you know, the sheath will just place on the bed at the end. I'm not going to have it like on him or him carrying it or anything like that. You just have to assume. I guess we'll take a look at that one. You guys have nightmares now. I mean, look at that. That's actually his face from his selfie on that character. Alright, and then, alright, what do I got to do, you guys? Do I have to dance a jig in here? I've never done a jig, but we're just really struggling for some unknown reason. Alright, this is one of the channels that you guys should be supporting, not the wackos who keep putting out stuff that's just sensationalistic. This right here is going to be a reenactment of what they actually have been telling us. I'm actually going to have Xana running up, going up the stairs, and then going down the stairs, and then he's going to be chasing her to the. I mean, it's going to take a long time to put it all together, but you know exactly what they've been saying, you know. But I need your guys' support. You guys are the sole source of the income on the live streams. There's virtually no ad revenue, so if you have the ability to, I would appreciate it. Some people don't like that I say, hey, if you could support the channel, that'd be great. I just don't care. You know, it's like I need, it's the only option I have is to ask people to support the channel. There isn't I don't have anything else to do, and I can't just sort of sit here and stare and hope. You know, I think my work is worth being supported. Alright, so then we're going to, let me save it already as 6. Scene 6. I'm going to adjust scene 4 though. I'm going to have it pass the camera and then let the camera pause for a moment, and then your mind will let you see him and allow you to think he made the corner and then he's coming up the stairs, and then we pick him up coming up the stairs. Thanks, Richard Watts. Very cool. And Shiloh Mary. Alright, so there you go. We got that. And we're going to import another one. Walking left turn. Left turn. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you know, we can switch his hands. You know, I might have to go do that manually later. Like I would have it in his right hand. I think he's right-handed, isn't he? I guess we don't really know, do we? Does anybody know if Koberger's left or right-handed?
Unsettling in the best way.
Thank you. In America. I know, he does kind of seem like he's left-handed. I don't know. I don't know what handed he is, to be honest with you. I mean, who cares, right? I mean... And the thing is I can switch it. Left turn. Let me see how that works. Left turn with briefcase. I don't know what that looks like. Let me see. There we go.
Justice for the Idaho 4. Thanks for spreading the truth.
Yeah, no problem. dummy, and then I'm not calling you a dummy. Yeah. Jeez. Oh boy. Man, that updating thing is a big help. I mean, massive help. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is just sort of cut to a camera that waits for 3 or 4 seconds with nobody there, and then all of a sudden he goes, look at that. Ooh, I mean, right towards the, I think I can do it over here more though. I think. Like he's almost going right into the room, and then that door is probably shut, you'd think. These are only like a second and a half of animation.
Amazing recreation.
Well, thanks. Oh, they're actually still in there. Okay. I don't know. I might try. I think I might do something different on this animation. Let me try a different one. Just walking, I think. And then I can have him walking. I think this one's longer, if I remember right. Oh yeah, see there you go. Let's see how that looks. See, this one I can edit where I haven't, like, he goes by the camera. I mean, man, he goes, he's moving there. Look at those strides. I mean, those are huge. He goes way past there. 1, 2. He's like almost like he's running. It's really fast. Thanks, Urban Infidel. See, maybe I could do one where I shoot from behind, he's walking like that, and I cut to the other one where it turns quick from the other side. My camera, like, so, let's see. I can put this camera right here, and this guy's backed up. You can't see him yet. I don't think. I can barely see him. I have a this is a really wide angle camera setup. So you can't see him. Let me get this straight. This isn't local. What do we add on the, how about world? -90. 0. Oh yeah, there we go. That's just keep it like that. So this is how it'll be. I'm gonna make it so you can't see any of that guy. You know, it's Coburger. I'll have it about like this. And it's just gonna be these real quick little shots, you know. So here, it'll be like this. Walks by like this, and probably just literally like 2 seconds worth. And then I have another camera sitting over there where he takes that quick right turn. And I think he needs to be kind of walking more towards the door, though. Okay. So this would only be like a 30, like a second and a half of shot on this one. Then say save, and then save as the next one. 7. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we're on number 7. Hey, thanks, Texas Crime Princess. Boy, that's pretty specific. You know, we only have 7 channel memberships tonight. I think that's one of our lowest nights we've had in a long time. Hopefully we can get that up a little bit. And I don't know if we have any coffees. Got a new color. No, we do have some. We have someone. Oh, very, very cool. So it's someone. Best true crime channel on YouTube, they said. It doesn't have a name associated with it. Then we have Nana. And then we have Sharon D. said, thank you for all you do. Very cool. Hey, thanks you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, who knows what he said to his father. Maybe he sounded a little bit like Richard Allen. I just want to let you know I did it. Alright, now we're going to do the sharp turn. File, import. Let's see. Left turn. It says left turn with briefcase. Let me just do the one that says left turn. Walking left turn. Pretty minimal turn. The magic of editing, right? So I would just do those, a little bit of the other one, and then right there. And then maybe the door opens and the camera's inside when he comes open, so we don't have to show how it opened. I mean, you can do all this with like 8 seconds of video. Anyways, thanks for whoever that someone was with the coffee. That's weird. It's almost like he doesn't have any depth because there's no really any light sources or anything, but it's all black. It's like he's like a shadow, a human shadow walking around. But those eyebrows, they stick out. And I think I'm going to remove these. I think. Maybe not her, but I'm going to remove. I'll just hide her. But Madison, I'll put her right there. Yeah, jeez, I hate when it, yeah. Uh-oh, what the heck was that? Oops. Not really that much of a turn. Alright, let's see what we can add to it. Opening, running, walking. Let's see. That's better than the other one, I think. I'm gonna make this one the last one. Oops. Hey, thanks, Janella H again for gifting the 5 memberships. Very cool. I'm gonna resave this over the last one. That's only like 1 second worth of animation right there. But it'll look cool, I think. Alright, so this one's going to save back over the previous one, which was 7. Yeah. Thanks, M10! Going into the room is a big moment. We had info there, or go black.
Will you add info?
I was going to do something where, I don't know, I was thinking of maybe having him, you know, it goes black and in and out of blackness. You know, I was thinking of having, like, Kaylee sort of kick him in the groin, and he goes, and then he's, like, doing, you know, stuff's going on in there. You know, I think he kills Madison while she's sleeping, but Kaylee woke up. I mean, just think how creepy this, just, you know, sort of, you know, we get so, after we've talked about it for so long, you don't think about stuff, but just think about what that was like, you know. I mean, they didn't know what the hell was going on. This guy's just, you know, and he literally killed all 4 of those people. I mean, unbelievable. All right, let's see. We need 12 or 10 more memberships, and then or memberships, or, you know, $50 worth of whatever, and then I'll donate 5 memberships myself. All right. So some sort of combination of that. I'll donate 5. Be nice to get 10 more memberships. Then we'd have 27, which lower than our normal nights, but not bad. Yeah. Okay, so that one was the other one. Now we take this one, move it forward into here. We save that as 8 so far. Have the camera pointing as he comes in, like that. And then, you know, maybe we can go out and try to find one. Although I think can I still bring him in, or? So he comes in and he turns. I'll just have him go in and turn. I have him turn to the right, though. What about the turn? He needs to kind of walk in and start turning to the left. You know, almost like he... Yeah, maybe this is back in the corner somehow. Hello. Polka Dot Suzanne. Upstairs, walking left turn. Kick to the grind, downstairs, cross punch. See, I have him like punching, doing different things because he fought with Kaylee, you know. I have him one where he's sitting too. Walking left turn. I guess I gotta have him just using that walking one again and then have him. You know, I can actually animate the movement in there, so let's import that one again. It's going to be in the same spot. And those strides are just so big. Yeah, this will be. I think this will work pretty good. What I'm thinking of. You probably don't know what I'm. I'm gonna turn on the auto key thing, and then right now, basically, there it is. The door has to be open all the way, basically, at that point. Alright, so watch, I can, right when he opens the door, I can actually animate this little dummy thing if I hit the, like that, and then just a little bit more, and then rotate this slightly. And then a little bit more around like that. Yeah, so that's, see, that just kind of has that visual, like, there. I mean, I need to put Kaylee in there, like, she's sleeping, too. But. Oh yeah, that's the neck actually has movements already assigned to it. Huh. That's right, guys. Just 10 more memberships, and I'll give 5. Or was it 12? I can't remember now. But oh, why is he moving out there? Huh. Maybe I could just have him go by the camera, then it kind of cuts the black, you know, and then there's another shot of him doing something. And or maybe I need to do that left turn one. Or is that a right? That's a right turn. Alright. Well. I think I was going to use that one for Kaylee, even though she's already Dylan at one point. There's these, let's see, upload a character, select character. Let's see, where is he? Coburger, working on. Where is he? Number 4. See, this program lets you have to build your own character and then you can bring him in. So there he is. See that? And then you go through this little process where you can go up there, you put that on his chin. Well, probably chin's probably right there, then left wrist. Probably right there. Left elbow. Probably right in there. Left knee. Right here. And the groin area right there. I mean, hell, this is almost AI before AI was any. They've been doing this for 8 years at least. This website. Iced tea. Man, it's tough to get those last 10 memberships, you guys. I'd like to give away the 5 that I give away. So it's auto rigging. He's got his blue surgical gloves on. And there he is. See that? Look how crazy it is. He can move around now. Alright, so now we gotta go look for, they have animations in here. Let's see, you know, walk, turn. So we need one where he's coming in and turning left. Hell, that one's a good one where it could almost do that whole thing. You know? Huh. That could probably go all the way from the stairs and then turn, right? I mean, let's try that one. Maybe we can we could get rid of 2 of the scenes. Oh, new character. Is that it right there? Kick. Yeah, I guess that is it. Long walk to left. Alright. I'll just keep this open over here in case we need something else. I still need the one where he comes into the room though. So there's a walk to the right. That made up that one. Now how about left? So when he comes in though, so he gets to the door on that one. Then when he comes in, he walks forward and then turns to the left. You know what you can do? Watch this. You can mirror this. And then it goes to the right. Ah, that's perfect. I wish you could set it up where his head looked ahead. But that'd be like after the door opens, he walks in and does that. See that? Long walk to right. All right, there we go. Keep that in there. Man, I think I'm gonna have to put myself in prison, you guys. This is one of those nights. All right, here we go. I must have been mean to somebody today, and now we're going to the prison. I must have been mean to somebody. So we're going to have to get bailed out of prison to keep going here. I can just do this extra stuff later. But if you want to watch, I got to get bailed out of prison. There you go, you guys. There you go. I don't have to. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get those last 10 memberships so I can donate 5 myself. We're not there. Any possibilities? I have a feeling I'll be just stuck in here, given how things have been going. Let's see. Definitely does what? It even walks like him. I don't know how he walks. You know? Haven't really focused in on that. I know. Nothing. I'm putting myself in jail because we're on a massive lull, and this is about the only chance we have to try to reach the goal where I donate the 5 memberships. We haven't not got to that goal in about, I don't know, a week. So feels weird not to, especially with this kind of content. It's pretty good. Oh, there's M10. All right, there you go. Bribe the guard. M10 sent for bribing the guard. Okay. I'll send the guard a Big Mac. Was it 7? I think it was 7, wasn't it? No fries. That's about right. That's about right. I'm still over here working on the thing. You guys just can't see it. It almost feels like I get rid of 6. If I get to open up 6, well, this one's 7. And I could replace 6 and 7 with the 1. I can't. How do I get out? I'm trying to get to the. What do you and Koberger have in common? We're humans, I guess. I don't really know. All right, there. Anyways, we'll get out of here. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's right. We're both behind bars. That makes sense. Both in jail. Somebody got predicted it in chat prior. That was pretty good. Yeah, see, now I think I can replace that one with file, import. This one is the long walk to the right. Here we go. Take the dummy. Will that work from there? Right, that's to the left. Okay, let's try it again. Import. Long walk to the left. There you go. Yeah, so we can go right like that, rotate it so it sort of matches in there, like that, and bring it back. That's too far over there. Oh wait, that's not the right place. What the hell am I doing? That's like way over in a totally different room. That's crazy. It's supposed to be over here, like that. Oh, shoot. Okay. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Seems like it was perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Yeah, I like that. Oh. Yeah, you also remember to turn off that auto key thing. You leave it on, it keeps track of whatever you're doing and it makes an animation out of your movements. Ah, look at that. Boom! Opens that door, huh? How about, like, let's see what that looks like. Look at that. Going into the room. That's going to be creepy. Yeah, I know it gets frustrating, but you always know that like once you've rendered it all out, it's really cool to be able to put it all together. Do you guys like the red lighting, not the blue? You know how everyone uses the cold blue. All right, so then that is save for 6. Then file. Save as. I'm gonna get rid of 8 because I don't know what was in that one. 7. Sweet. Yeah, we're $31 away from me gifting 5 memberships. And if you're people that, you don't really watch here too much, what we do at the end of the month is, see, I take the ad revenue, the super chats, the memberships, everything, and then I donate thousands of dollars to various true crime related charities. We even gave yesterday, I think it was, $1,000 to Ethan Smile. We gave $500 last month, so, we're a channel making a difference out there. So if you have the ability to support the channel, that'd be awesome. Hey, there's Janelle H again. That's amazing. Thanks, Janelle. That's very kind. Thank you so much. So what does that put us at? That means we're basically 2 memberships away. 2 away, you guys. 2 away. Well, thanks. I'm a silent watcher, but appreciate your work. Hey, no problem. So, yeah, it goes to the door. The door opens. All right. Then we take the camera, put that, I think, in here again like we had it before. Rotate it. Probably about like that. And then we'll just switch to a whole nother... it'll be the one turning to the opposite of this one. So let's see. So file, import. So it was a long walk to the right, but it's actually to the left. So let me see what what it does. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I just have to rotate it about like that, right at the door, just like we had it. So right when he kicks the door open, it starts up right there again. You guys see how I do this? So you know, basically, so when did that door open up? So the door opens up here. And it needs to stay open now. Basically, I'm just going to get rid of that and then open it up. There. Okay, so right there. This is going to work perfectly, you guys. Well, I mean, watch this. Get the dummy out. Wait, let's see, 15. Yeah, we're only $6 short of gifting 5. I'll probably do it anyways, but let's see. Move it forward right to the door. See that? Now watch this. Oh man, that goes right around. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that. I mean, almost perfect. I can even move it forward slightly. Nobody will notice. Goes right around the corner. That's some crazy stuff right there. And then we have this camera. And then look at that. Oh, look at, she's back in there again. See, the thing is, I need to put I found an animation. I did one of Kaylee, and I'll just take the last portion of it and remove all the rest of it. And I'll import that in and put her on the bed. But it'll be after, so I think at first she would just kind of be laying there, I guess. Is there anything in this character? No, it's just a edible mesh. Yeah, it's 6. I'm just gonna do it. Where do I go? Alright. Yeah, we need $6, you guys, to get to the 5, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Who won the Celtic game? I wouldn't be surprised if they won. Man, this is a very tough night. Oh, there we go. Even though we're short, put it in there. Huh, it sort of didn't keep his hands bent around that. The heck? Jeez. That's not correct. A ring finger, right? Yeah. Sure. It's not gonna be the greatest, but you can't really see it. It's dark in there. But. Isn't that crazy? That's 7. Oh, you did? Hey, thanks, Caroline. I think we're all good. I seem like I have to work hard, some nights to get to the goal. We did it. So there you go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. My prison stint didn't really work too well, but it's all right. Oh, did they have, oh yeah. Did Dallas get the first pick in the draft? How did they get the first pick? What did we get? Oh yeah, I gotta see this really quick. Hold on. I forgot about that. Draft, lottery. Yeah, how in the hell did they get that pick? That's ridiculous. How in the hell would they get that pick? I mean, the Mavericks weren't even, they were like, they were tied with us, had horrible odds to get that. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? They get rid of Luca, and then immediately they get like another player of. That's crazy. I mean, what are the odds of that? That doesn't seem legit. You can see the NBA saying, you know what, we need to have Luca in LA. Well, you know, wink, wink. We'll make sure that you get the. That's crazy. Hold on. Lottery position results. I just want to see what we got. I forgot that even happened. The Portland Trailblazers, Houston Rockets. Wait, what happened to ours? God, just give me the freaking numbers somewhere. Alright, here it is. Is that it? Number 1, 2, San Antonio. How in the hell did they get 2 again? They were tied with us too. How does that happen every single year? And we probably went down. Oh yeah, 11. Yeah. Among the big issues over the summer for Portland is the fact that it's 4 better. Man, that's incredible. How did San Antonio get 2nd this year and 1st last year? What a joke. God, just unreal. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, but the Spurs shouldn't have moved up. They had terrible odds too. I actually like. I think the Blazers are going to be good. They played really well this year. You know, started winning a lot at the end. They almost made it to the play-in game. So. Okay, so there's this one. It comes in, and then I guess this is where. I mean, I guess if I... Idaho... Zana, Ethan... Sitting, that's different. Okay. Okay, so this is the one I have, Kaylee. So it would sort of work on that one, but she's awake. Yeah, I don't know. I need to make a version where she's like on this shot. I think if we just kind of move the... I wonder if I turn the camera just slightly to the left, I could just see the legs and that would be enough, right? Ah, she's kind of bent over there, though. Crazy, huh? Anyways, thanks up there, Janelle H, for helping out so much tonight. Appreciate that. What do I do next? I need to get... had a character for there. Let's see if I open up Poser. Maybe if I hit recent documents. Let's see what happens. If I open up Poser and hit recent, maybe it'll be in there. I haven't really used this one yet, Poser 13. I've been using this program since Poser 2, back in like 1998. What is this saying? Recent scenes. I guess that one doesn't have any recent ones. Launch factory scene. This is a cool program that it's for characters. It's different. I'm gonna open up Poser 12 though. I think that's what I was using. I've got that on my screen too. They always have these characters that pop. That's just how they. That's the default scene, if you can believe that. Recent files. Oh, look, there it is. Actually found the. Looks like stuff's been moved around. I don't know if it'll still be in here or not. Oh boy. Yeah, forget it. Not gonna. That didn't work. Well, I guess what we could do is, I mean, I like how you can't save these guys. That's what sucks. I wish you could save your own and they'd stay. But I can always, it's not that difficult to bring them back in again. So what we could do is just, who did I'm gonna have to load up the Kaylee one. So file, import. Maddie and Kaylee. This is Kaylee. So maybe the knocked out one I could use like she's sleeping too. This one is add the animation. So this should come in and add a complete different character to the scene without messing up the. Oh, look at that. It even made it so that that's crazy. Kept the same it made it the same height as the other one. That's crazy. Never does that. Okay. Mixing mode. No, that didn't work. No, gee, look at that. Ah! Something didn't work. See, that's all I wanted was that part right there. I think that's kind of how she was against the wall. That's it, right there. There we go. Yeah, like Zozo said, you have to have patience to do this. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to... Maybe I just need to have her, like, bent over or something at this point. Let's see, what's the next? In the spine. No, not that one. Not that one. Maybe that one. That's a hard one. I don't know. I don't really want to. It's too much work. I think just leaving it like that. I don't know. I might have to just bring in a different character that's sleeping also. I could have the camera just turns. You know, here's how to do this. Yeah. Bring it over here. And then turn it like this. And let's see. Is that, no, that doesn't work. A little bit more though. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. That's crazy right there. See, now it just looks like they're sitting there. You know, maybe she's sitting up a little bit or something. I could probably even move her slightly down a little bit. Yeah. Looks a little bit more natural-ish. Who? That's pretty creepy, isn't it? Does he go through that bed there? I might have to alter that a little bit. Let's see. Right there, it looks like he goes through the wood. Yeah. Oh, what the hell happened there? Why is that thing hopping around like that? It doesn't make any sense. And what is that? I better hit save as. I think that was the right one. 7. It's crazy. It's like it's not letting me just move it the way I want it. See that? See how it's like it's got something that is connected to the ground. That little green thing there, whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Alright, well anyways, that'll do it for today. Alright. So what do we got up here? Thank you to Timothy Moore, Vintage Peacock, Alley Cake, Van Dozen, Tam Ran 127, Sandy Shirley, Lee Ann Bell, K-Me, Theo Roy, Shay Shay, Van Dozen, Lanky Tor, and Cheryl Moran, then Alley Cake, Michelle H, Janelle H, gifted 5, then Sully, M10, Alley Cake gifted 1, Carol Ann, Truth in Time, thank you so much, M10. Then we have this account, then Melanie Summer, Karen Morrison, Alan Aubert, then Maga Mama, Richard Watts, Shiloh Mary, Marin XYZ, In America, Shay Shay 530, Regina Marie, Urban Infidel, Texas Crime Princess, Janelle H again with 5, M10, then M10 again, then Austin Huber, then Little D, then Janelle H, gifted 5 more, so 15, and then Maga Mama, and then I was the last person, gifted 5 myself, so we ended up with 22 memberships only tonight, and there you go. And then also we had on, somebody named Someone on Buy Me a Coffee, didn't have their name. And then Nana's Love. Then also Sharon D. And then we had one later, Carolyn P. And there you go. So I hope you guys, found it interesting. It's kind of a slow process. You can see why it's frustrating to me when my videos hardly get seen by anybody, when I'm spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and these clowns just pretend something exists and, oh my god, everybody watches it in 2 seconds. But when you actually put the effort in, you hardly get any views at all. It's pretty bizarre. So there you go. There's me complaining again. Anyways, thanks again, Janelle, for your support tonight, and everybody else who helped contribute tonight. I really appreciate it. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. So thanks everybody again, and until we meet up tomorrow, be safe out there. All right. All right. So let's do the little wrap at the end. Yeah, I've been doing this true crime thing for quite a while now. And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector, like rejector. I'm a certified human lie detector. I'm gonna get you on a stretcher if you try and do me like a loop projector. Projector is my nectar. Professor Gray is gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak collector, animal and bubble vector, reflector, interceptor. I need a little spectre with a vector. Spectre, with all respect, y'all. Just remember, I have a temper fucking check, ya. I'm no pretender.
Good night, Lisa Bellsville, Michelle H, Sandy Shirley, Janelle H, Marin XYZ, everybody else. Okay, good night. Sandy Shirley, good night.
All right, everybody.
All right, wow. Hey, thanks, Mary Lou, for being so friendly with everybody at the end of the show. Very cool. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later. And, as I always say, until next time, be safe out there. As I already said. All right. It's hard using StreamYard sometimes because you got a lot of moving parts.